Hi, I'm Major General Stubblebine. I'm the president of the Natural Solutions Foundation, and with me today is
Rima E. Laibow MD. I'm the medical director of the Natural Solutions Foundation. And with us today, behind the camera, is our third trustee, Council Ralph Fucetola.
Thank you.
our purpose for being here today is very quickly to sum up the results of a webinar that we did, and a very successful webinar, the purpose of which was, first of all, information, to inform, to bring people up to speed with what's going on that is very critical to you and your health, and ourselves and our health.
And to the freedom of all of us.
The first thing that we did was to bring together a group of very, very intelligent and informed people to talk about the things that each one of them is an expert in. The second thing we did was to begin to organize both our thoughts and the group, because we need, in order, principle of war, we need mass. We need a lot of voices to help us to do the job that we've got to do. So we need to organize around that to get that mass, principle of war. The next thing we did was to strategize. What is the right direction to go? Where should we go first? How should we attack this giant? Okay? How do we find the Achilles heel? And last but not least, then we had to make sure that everybody was moving in action. That's another principle of war. It's called offense. The offensive. We've got to go on the offensive. We've got to take your mass of voices, go on the offensive, and get to the Achilles heel. And for more detail,
You know, at the beginning of the year, traditionally, people make predictions. They talk about what they expect to see or experience during the course of the coming 12 months. Right now, what we expect to see, if we do not go on the offensive, if we are not effective at creating enough pushback to keep the genocidal globalist agenda from being enacted and from moving further forward, if we do not take that opportunity and succeed in it, what we will see is more disease, more suffering. We will see more pandemics. We will see more vaccinations. We will see social disintegration. We will see more drugs. We will see more new diseases. And we will experience great suffering. Suffering in our bodies, in our loss of autonomy over our own health choices, and the agony of watching our society and our families suffer in ways that are completely unnecessary, unless we make ourselves wrong. We predicted that there would be massive involuntary vaccinations. And the U.S. government said that they were planning to vaccinate every man, woman, and child in the United States, quote, starting with those who wanted it. And we rose up, we mouse warriors. We used the computer mouse as a tool of freedom, and we said, no, that will not happen. And today, we are living in a country where there is, in fact, no federal mass vaccination, no forced vaccination. We made ourselves wrong. The prediction goaded us to action, and we made ourselves incorrect. Well, the globalist agenda is a prediction that needs to be rendered incorrect. The prediction is that we will be dead or we will be slaves to the globalists. And I say, let's make that wrong. And let's do that together through our collective power by saying, I know the truth, I am acting on the truth, and I am acting with millions of people who also know the truth. That's what the Natural Solutions Foundation does. We disseminate truth, we create effective actions, and we join together to make their predictions wrong. What are our predictions? Health, freedom, pleasure of living in an integrated and functional community, and the absolute right to control our own bodies and our own health choices. That's health freedom. That's the Natural Solutions Foundation. And if we become effective, that's what going to www.healthfreedomusa.org can bring us all. www.healthfreedomusa.org. And remember, sign up for the Health Freedom Action e-alert and become a mouth warrior. We wish you a happy new year, and we wish you a free and healthy new year. Thank you.
I also wish you a very, very super 2010. However, in order to make it a super 2010, you must raise your voice. You must take the actions that Dr. Rima was talking about. You cannot do it sitting on your hands. You must go on the offensive. We need the critical terrain. That means we need to own the areas of health freedom, not have somebody else doing something to our bodies that are not compatible with health. Thank you very, very much. Join us. Take the action, and we will win. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Laibow. Thank you, General Stubblebine. And welcome to 2010, the year we go on the offensive.